Andoni Iraola has been without his assistant manager for some time at AFC Bournemouth. Well, it's fair to say that is not going to happen now, as the manager known as Inigo Perez, who of course was his assistant at Rayo Vallecano, has taken over the reins at the Spanish club. Now, this is really, really interesting because um, of course, there was a lot of talk that Inigo had arrived at the football club. There was a lot of talk that that it was all down to work permits. I understood. There was talk that had all been completed, and evidently it never was. That's why Tommy Elphick and Sean Cooper have been so well involved. And do you know what? They've done a very, very good job alongside Iriola, implementing his style as well, and assisting him. But it was fair to say from the very, very start that Andoni wanted his own people. He wanted people in who he trusted really effectively from the past. I'm not saying that he doesn't trust Tommy or Sean, but what he does do is he knows this man from, let's be honest, Inigo was at Bilbao with Iriola for some time. And, it was they've known each other for a long, long period of time. Inigo, of course, has more recently retired from the game. He was at Osasuna most recently back in 2022, so he's fairly new to the role. However, the thing is that is being and it's been implemented because of the poor run of form that they had under their previous manager, Francisco Rodriguez. Now, I didn't realise how bad this had got, but they'd only won once since the middle of October. So the 21st of October, they beat Las Palmas, of course, based in Gran Canaria. Um, and since then, they've only won once against Getafe. Of course, Getafe are the former club now, or should be former club of Enes Unal. So, yeah, it's a bit of a surprise, this. Now, what does actually happen? Because, of course, Iriola, will he keep Sean Cooper and Tommy Elphick, in his ranks? May he? Because I understand that he knows Francisco Rodriguez. Will he potentially bring him on board? Will Francisco, who has got a very, very good managerial track record, will he just go to another club at this point? Um, it's soon to be seen, but Iriola style is working, I think. We have been on a bad run of form. Let's take away that Fulham defeat because the 3-1 defeat, I know I said 3-0 the other day. Yeah, I've done that before. The 3-1 Fulham defeat was, appalling. It was an appalling performance. It was back to the times when I did think Andoni just wouldn't make it in the Premier League. And um, I'm hoping he's not one of these managers which will go through peaks and troughs like that. The performances at the start of the season were not good enough. A lot of that was put down that he didn't have Inigo by his side, and therefore, there's a lot of thought, that um, Iriola will, bounce back from this, but we'll have to see. We'll really have to see. What do you think? Let us know what you think about this. Leave all the comments in the description below. Do you think that, Iriola will stick with Tommy and Sean? Will he maybe bring in somebody like Francisco, who he does know? Inigo, will he be a success at Vallecano? Of course, he is a young manager. He's new to the game. So he's got very, very big shoes to actually fill. So let us know what you think, and we'll see you in the next video. Thank you for joining us.